Hey, 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 this your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman coming to y'all this morning with my morning look. Excuse how I look. I'm just getting my day started. And I wanted to talk about the Riverfront fight. But before I do that, please go subscribe to my channel. It's under Unbreakable Strong Woman on YouTube. And I am looking for all of my Facebook followers to follow me over there on YouTube. Unbreakable Strong Woman, and say Nina with the pink banner. Please go subscribe. I will be putting all my videos on there, and you can follow me from there. I'm trying to get off Facebook. I digress. Let's talk about the Riverfront fight in Montgomery, Alabama. I finally watched the entire video because I was getting little clips here and there about it, and I'm just going to give you my thoughts on it. I don't like violence. I don't like violence. And I don't like different races against this race and that. I think it's ridiculous. But that's the world we live in. That's our reality, if we like it or not. That black security guard, for all the people who have not seen this video, please go on YouTube. It's called the Montgomery, Alabama Riverfront Brawl. It's on YouTube. It's all over the place. A black security guard, looked like he had to be in his late 50s, 60s, something like that. Guy just doing his job. A white guy parked his yacht. You know, this rich people privilege where it wasn't supposed to be parked. Not a car, a boat. He parked it where it wasn't supposed to be parked. So the black guy was looking around trying to find out whose boat it was so it can be moved. He didn't know whose it was, so he had another security that's over the water, pulled the boat to an area to park it. Well, the guy returns, his boat gone. He started checking the black guy. The black security guard sitting there talking to him like, well, you weren't supposed to park there. Now, it's the black woman the whole time I can hear her talking. She's recording from like across the river, but it wasn't that far because you can hear them talk. And he was like, I don't care, you weren't supposed to park there. And the white guy hauled off and hit the black man. The black man throws his hat in the air like, oh, Negro, even though he was white man, it's on. So they got the bucking. All of a sudden, all these white men jumped the black man. Now, this is a security guard. He at work. They came out the woodwork, was stomping this black man in the head. They dragged him, they beating. And then it happened. All the myths that ever was said about us, all the lies, two of the main myths was chopped down in minutes. They called this one guy that swam across the lake. I mean, he was swimming his butt off. They called him the mermaid gangster. A black man can swim. That's one of the myths. We can't swim. This man was swimming like he was in the Olympics. He jumped in the water and swam across that lake to get in this fight. He pulled himself up and he got the bucket. Wasn't even out of breath after he just swam the marathon. Jumped out, jumped in the fight. Looked around, it's black folks coming from everywhere. It was like somebody left a crumb on the counter with somebody got roaches. They came out like roaches to fight with their brother. The second myth, we don't stick together. So two of the main myths that was told for years, they demolished it all in minutes. Black men swam across the lake and whooped their ass. Black people came out the woodwork and jumped in for their brother. It's like, oh, no, don't be scared now. Y'all was tough a minute ago. They were trying to get on their boats and take off. This part is funny to me. It shouldn't be funny, but the folding chair has came up. If you ain't got no folding chair, go get you a folding chair. You don't have to go buy a gun. A black man picked up a folding chair and was whooping ass with a folding chair. Anything is a weapon. He hit this white lady so hard. I know her head still got to be seeing stars. But she jumped on him. They was just hitting everybody. I'm like, what is going on? And wouldn't you know it, when the security came, the police, and they were black men. Guess what they did? They grabbed the folding chair gangster. They arrested him. I wonder if any of them white folks gonna be charged because they was beating the heck out that older black man at work. They was beating him down. If them black people was not there, they probably would have killed that man. And you know the biggest thing about it all, the saddest thing that we don't know because we not in Alabama, did y'all know there used to be a slave port? They used to bring the slaves in to Alabama on that exact port and beat slaves on that port. And I'm for sure them white people knew that. So they had a flashback that day. He a slave. How dare your slave and your slave nasty, trifling, bottom of the earth ass think you could tell me where to put my boat when I bring your ancestors over here on the boat. So guess what? The ancestors' great-great-great-great-grandchildren got revenge in that one day for all the stuff they did to our ancestors, bringing them over here as slaves. Do I like violence? No, I don't. But that particular incident, I got me some popcorn, and I enjoyed it because they was wrong as hell. And they whooped ass for everybody that ever been mistreated in that way. I keep telling people, we are not our ancestors. Even though I heard our ancestors used to fight, but we quicker to jump. Now, the only scary thing about all that is it's going to start a race war. And I ain't saying this to be funny, Caucasian folks. I'm not saying this to be funny at all. But proven facts. I'm talking about facts right now. You know what white people do when stuff like that happens? They shoot up shit. Y'all want to talk about black folks all the time. Y'all want to call us violent. Y'all want to call us thieves and gangsters and drug dealers and prostitutes and pimps. It's a whole lot of stuff that y'all do in y'all race that people just don't talk about. You see, black folks ain't known to just get an AK and shoot up innocent people at grocery stores or kill kids at schools. When you guys get mad, you do ignorant shit. So I already know, black folks, my warning, stay out of crowds. Especially down at that slave port in Montgomery, Alabama. I can guarantee you that it's going to be a shooting following this situation. Somebody ignorant going to get an AK and try to shoot up black folks. And then they go call out the black militia, which is over 1 million soldiers in the black militia. On top of we got the Muslims, the Israelites, the Moors, the street gangsters, the Crips, the Bloods, GDs. I mean, black folks got a whole lot of people that be willing to be about that life. And I'm just hoping it don't go there because we won't be safe nowhere. The people that just want peace won't be safe nowhere. But it's folks like that that's causing problems. And a lot of them is Donald Trump followers. I know y'all don't want to hear that, but a lot of them are Republicans. Donald Trump, for some reason, have made these people think that they slave owners again. He have made these people think that black people have no right in this world. He have made these people think that gay people have no rights, that women has no rights, that they can just walk up to people and ask them for their slave cards. I have never seen so much nonsense in my life. Ever since Donald Trump been in that office, these people have started acting a damn fool. It just cracked me up like the Karens. These Karens so brave, they will walk up to you and ask you your name and why you there. Like they have the right to check you. Then you ask them who they are. That's none of your business. I was about to call her a name. I personally have had encounters with Karens. I just told y'all about the situation with my son. Klingman's Loft, Grand Rapids, Michigan, downtown, 400 Ionia. It's Karens work in the office, and their whole mission is to put people out of here. and they cry the victim. They get your cars towed. You got to pay $300-$400 to get them out. They have notes all over the walls. It's quiet hour, and you smoke. It's $150. I said, who want to live in a place where they constantly have to be reminded if they do anything, they're going to get put out? And then the white guy that's running the show behind them, he backing everything they say. You can't be black and call corporate because he hangs the phone up in your face and don't want to even hear you talk. But we got something for them. We got a surprise for them. See, I like getting Karens where it hurt. I like doing legal stuff to folks. Because when you get them legally and in the pockets, that's get people in attention. And it's illegal to discriminate. But that fight, I just wanted to talk about it today. That fight, I ain't going to say it was amazing. You know why it was amazing to black people? I'm going to be honest. You know why it was so amazing? Because black people don't stick together. Normally, black people just pull out a phone and record. These folks fought together. The guy swam across. I mean, y'all got to see the video. If y'all haven't seen it, please go to Montgomery, Alabama Riverfront Brawl on YouTube. It's everywhere. And if y'all been seeing people make comments about these folding chairs, that's what it's from. Because they call him the folding chair gangster. He didn't pull out no gun. Nobody got shot. It was a fair fight. You started it, you jumped on my brother, and we finished it. It was a fair fight. It was nobody died. It was a fist fight and a chair fight. The chair came in. Maybe that's why he got arrested, because he did use a chair. And I mean, he didn't have no mercy on women, men. A kid probably could have got it if they would have ran up. But people are tired, man. People are tired. We tired of the titles. We tired of the mistreatment. We tired of being the last to get the job. We tired of getting denied for apartments. We tired that we get treated the worst in the court system. We tired. And something needs to change. So if Donald Trump do get back in there, which is so sad, because do you know how many black people can't get a job with a misdemeanor? Not even a felony, a misdemeanor. And this man has been indicted over and over again and can still run to be the president. They have proved this man is a straight criminal. And he's still beating these charges and still can run. I think just because you was indicted, that should cancel you. That means the feds had enough on you to indict you. And you can run this country. America is real messed up, y'all. You can't go to other countries and do this. Another thing y'all need to look up on YouTube and do a video on. The young lady just went to Dubai. And it sounded like she was... I hate when people interrupt my videos. But I haven't checked yet. She went to jail in Dubai for using profanity and being loud. She's on her way to prison because she disrespected their law. It's against the law to be disrespectful and loud to others, especially to a man. See, America, we get away with a whole lot of stuff over here. Do y'all know how many black women be locked up over in Dubai? Know where you going and know they laws. But back to the fight. I hate it happened, but they shouldn't have put their hands on that black man. Bottom line, they shouldn't have done it. And with every action comes a reaction. And the reaction was, we are not our ancestors and we go stick together. And I love that what happened. And to the mermaid gangster, I love you, bro. You showed that we can swim. Peace.